Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn about endoplasmic reticulum. This is also known by ER. It is an interconnected network of membranous structure like tubules, vesicles and cisternia. What are these? Mainly the endoplasmic reticulum based on the connection between some cell organelles, like if we say the protein synthesis takes place in the endoplasmic reticulum, and these proteins are distributed throughout the cell through this tubules, vesicles and cisternia. These are mainly the way of or a path to provide or to transport these proteins to the other part of the cell. Now, if we see the types of ER, that means the endoplasmic reticulums, there are two types of endoplasmic reticulums. First one is smooth endoplasmic reticulum and second one is rough endoplasmic reticulum. Rough, when ribosomes get attached to the surface of the ER reticulum, it becomes rough endoplasmic reticulums. Smooth endoplasmic reticulums, it is naturally occurring, and the rough endoplasmic reticulum, when the ribosomes get attached. Ribosomes is another small granular structure that helps in the protein synthesis, but when the ribosomes get attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, its type becomes rough endoplasmic reticulum. These both are also known for the protein factory because they synthesis or they make proteins and lipids. If we see the function of endoplasmic reticulum, the first function says that it helps in the protein synthesis and lipid synthesis also. It provides the internal support to the cell. We all know that the cell organelles inside the cell gives some stability or give support to the cell also. Like in our human body, we have the structure of some veins, or we can say the other part of the organs that gives the body a structure like a skeleton system. Third point says it provide transportation pathway within the cell. Transportation pathway for what? For the protein. We all know that in our body the blood circulates from our heart to the different parts of the body. Like in cell also, there is a proper transportation pathway is made. In our body we can say that blood is transported through the veins or the arteries. Like in the cell, these are transported through the tubules, vesicles and cisternia. Now we will talk about the Golgi apparatus. What is this Golgi apparatus? First of all, Golgi apparatus is the membranous bound sac-like structure or a bag-like structure that helps, or that we can say that it's involved the transportation. Mainly these both are, first one is for the synthesis or the making of proteins, second one is for the transportation or the path given to transport from one part of the cell to the another part of the cell. The Golgi apparatus or the body is the way of transporting lipids or the proteins to the other part. It is discovered by a scientist called Camillo Golgi in 1898, and these Golgi body is mainly composed of 5 to 8 cisternia. This cisternia is mainly they are in like a stack or in a parallel way. The Golgi apparatus, when we see the diagram of the Golgi apparatus, there is the structure. They are arranged parallel to each other like in a stack, like in a one way, in this way. This way the Golgi apparatus are arranged. Now if we see the function, this function involves the transport of lipids, first one. It also involves the formation of lysosomes. What are these lysosomes? These lysosomes are mainly digestive system that are present in our body also. It also helps in the synthesis of cell wall in the plant cell. And the fourth function says that it's also involved in the modification and the sorting of proteins. Now the last point also is given here, but I have not written. In plant cell, if we talk about the plant cell, these Golgi bodies are called dictyosomes. Dictyosomes. In plant cell, these Golgi bodies or these Golgi apparatus are present in the plant cell, and this is known by the dictyosomes. They are basically in the small size and unconnected and more in number as compared to the animal cell. In plant cell, the number of dictyosomes is larger as compared to the animal cell. In next video, we will talk about the mitochondria and other remaining cell organelles. Till then, thanks for watching.